I want to experience this life within me to the maximum. So, in addition to my kriyas, which I do every day without fail, what else should I do to take this experience to the maximum? I want to experience that magic of life you talk about. Thank you.
You must live. So what does it mean to live? Not live it out, live it in. People think if they want to live, they have to live it out. Party every day. Party every day philosophy works for some time, you know. If you are 18, you're not, okay, I'm not trying to get… If you are 18, then you may last 5 days. 6th day you'll be down. If you're 30, you'll last for 3 days, 4th day you'll be down. If you're 50, 2 days you'll be down. If you're 60, in the party you'll go down. So, I have nothing against the party, it's not very practical, that's all. And it'll become the most monotonous horror after some time, party every day. So what should I do? The Kriya is only an impetus, it is not an end in itself. The Kriya is trying to enhance your energies. Daily, every day without fail, I heard that and I'll remember that and I'll… Okay. Now the Kriya can function in different dimensions. When we teach it in the program, we will teach it in such a way, it is safe for a beginner. There is a safety issue always. If you are going to make somebody climb up this tree, if it is a 5-year-old kid, you will make him go up that much. If it's a 10-year-old kid, that much, you know. There's a safety issue. So, it is taught in a certain way. When you exhaust that dimension, which will take a certain period of time for people, depends. Some people exhaust that quickly, some people exhaust that over a lifetime. The possibility that it offers just in that dimension. And it is also an inbuilt mechanism that if you hit the full depth and dimension of the Kriya in a certain period of time and stay there steadily, it'll open up a new possibility by itself. It's designed like that. The software is designed like that. That step by step it'll hold you at a certain place for a certain time. When it feels your physiology and your psychology is stable enough, it'll move you to next level of intensity. If you're not willing to wait for this process to unfold by itself naturally, then I would say once a year or twice a year or thrice a year or the whole year, that's your choice. You can make it your choice. You fix a time for sadhana, full-time sadhana. Maybe a week, maybe 15 days, whatever you can afford in your life. You come, stay here. 1 week sadhana, 15-day sadhana, whatever that suits and fits into your life. You do that. For you, I would say twice a year. Full-time sadhana, a few days in a year is only for sadhana, not for anything else. Not morning sadhana, evening sadhana, just 24-hour sadhana for a short span of time. If you invest this kind of time, you can do that unfolding much, much faster. Rather than allowing it to mature at its own natural pace, you can push it. You should do that. And of course, being in a state of devotion is very conducive. You can every day sit like this and do it like an exercise. Don't take such vows, till the last day of my life I will do it. Do it today. You're committed only for one day. And see this day, that this could be your last day. Possible? Possible or no? Possible. We're not wishing it, but possible. So this could be your last day. Do your Kriya like this could be your last day. You'll unfold much faster. Because now you're thinking, next 82 years I'm going to do it. So the inner mechanism is thinking, okay, she's got a lot of time. You do it like today is the last day. Then it'll hurry up a little bit. Or if we find you're stable enough, suitable enough, we will step in and tweak it up in a completely different way. There are many things to do, but the most important thing is to do the Kriya with a certain sense of devotion and offering rather than like an exercise. If you do it like an exercise, you'll get health benefits. But if you want to explode, then you must take away your inner structures. Then it'll burst very easily.
I've heard from people that there is just no pleasing everybody. So from now on, I live for myself, I please myself. Is this a selfish thought to go on, or can it be justified in some way? And another question, being a Hindu and I've grown up with it, I'm often asked what is Hinduism? And I get all mixed up, so many gods and goddesses, such vastness, how do I put it in 5 lines? So if you can please give us all Indians that's definition of Hinduism in few lines.
Okay.
Very grateful. Thank you.
Now, hell with the world, let me please myself. So the very fact that you're trying to please yourself means that you're not joyful by your own nature, isn't it? You don't have to please anybody in this world. If you're truly joyful, everybody's pleased by you. Yes? You see a beautiful flower on the plant, it is not interested in pleasing you, but by looking at it, you feel very wonderful, isn't it? Sun is setting and there is a wonderful color in the sky, you think the sky is trying to please you? It is just the way it is, and you are pleased by looking at it. If something has become beautiful, it is not trying to make you happy, but you anyway become happy, isn't it? You have to make yourself like that. You don't have to please anybody. This is not for somebody else's sake. Tell me, how do you want your life to be, pleasant or unpleasant? You become pleasant, not for somebody else's sake. In body, if you become pleasant, we call this health and pleasure. In mind, if you become pleasant, we call this peace and joyfulness. In emotion, if you become pleasant, we call this love and compassion. In your energies, if you become pleasant, we call this blissfulness and ecstasy. Is this what you want? No? What is that? You don't want pleasantness? No, don't try to gain this. Is this what you want? As much pleasantness as possible within you and around you. Is this what you want? Yes, that's fine. I'm just giving names that usually are used, but fundamentally, whether you call it peace or joy or ecstasy, whatever, this is just pleasantness, isn't it? Isn't it? Different levels of pleasantness. So, whatever is the maximum level of pleasantness possible in your body, mind, emotion and energy, do you want? Yes. So, we just have to look at that, how to make this one utterly pleasant. If you make this one utterly pleasant, you will deal with the world to the best of your ability, and that's all we can do. That's all we can do, isn't it? Whether you stand on your feet or on your head, you can only deal with it to the extent that you're capable, isn't it? But if you're pleasant and very pleasant, there is not much dealing involved, very little. Because when you're very pleasant, people around you will make everything happen for you, really. If you're truly pleasant, everybody will take care of you. I travel around the world without a rupee or a pound or a dollar in my pocket. Wherever I land, I'm well taken care of. Why are these people doing this? Because I have not done anything to them. I'm not going to give them $1 million because they give me a pound today. It is just that when you're in the company of utter pleasantness, you also become pleasant. And that's what everybody is seeking, isn't it? To be pleasant within themselves, to be pleasant around them. So you don't have to please anybody. The flowers are not trying to please you. That's the way they are. So we have them here. Because they're so pleasant, isn't it? If they were not pleasant, we wouldn't keep them here, would we? Don't ever imagine the flowers are trying to please you or anybody. They don't care a hoot for you. Really. They just don't care a hoot for you. But it's their nature to be pleasant. So they are pleasant. Because they're pleasant, we want them around. If you are pleasant, everybody will want you around. That's all. You don't have to deal with them, you don't have to be pleasant to people. No, you don't have to try to be sweet to anybody. If you're just pleasant, whichever way you are, it's fine.